Welcome to another video about this page in the Flower Year coloring book. It is a beautiful coloring book. I cannot tell you how thankful I am for this beautiful book sent to me by one of you, a lady from Poland, and she hit the I don't know if that is an English saying that is correct, but she made the perfect guess. Oh, I don't know how she decided to pick this book and send it to me. It is perfect. This was exactly what I was looking for, and I am coloring this page. And this book is divided in, it is following the flower year, and this is February, and actually it is February. And I must say, the blue tits are flying around here in the Netherlands. They are here in the garden as well. And I'm going to take the first steps to color this one here. So let's zoom in a little bit so you can see. And I'm using my Polychromos pencils again because I find that these pencils are amazing. They fit perfectly with the paper in this book. And this is a light phthalo blue. Blue tits, they are small, colorful birds, and they are very well known here in Europe. You see them in the Netherlands and in other European countries as well. Gorgeous little birds. Here I have cobalt blue. I'm just adding light layers of color. It's just, it's so much fun coloring this book, and I don't know if you have this book and you happen to have Polychromos pencils. I'm curious, do you feel like I do that these pencils are so well suited for this type of paper? I just love it. Beautiful combination. We had a gorgeous sunny day today, and I had the chance of taking a short walk in the new grown forest close to home. I came back from an appointment and I thought, well, let's stop in that tiny forest just to have a short walk. And there were all sorts of these birds. We had the blue tits, the great tit, and there was also my favorite one, the long-tailed tit. That one is my favorite one. It's black and white and grey with a touch of pink. This pencil is dark indigo. And I see those tits in our garden as well. Especially now that I have put some bird food in the garden. And a woodpecker, two woodpeckers, they discovered that bird food as well. So we have a regularly visiting woodpecker. And that's really nice to see. Very nice. So as you can see, I'm just slowly building the color. Now this area of the bird, it is almost black. It looks black. But I'm not going to put in black immediately because I want that black to have depth. And when you layer multiple colors and go darker and darker, that black that occurs then is of a much more beautiful, vibrant, full color than when I would put in black immediately. I'm just picking all the blues that I have. That's just so much fun. With colored pencil you can use anything you want. Ultramarine. With watercolor, you can't do that because your painting will turn out a mess. But with colored pencil you can just, as long as you use light layers, you can combine any colors. You can combine everything and turn it into your drawing into a well-balanced drawing. That's so much fun. Now when it comes to birds and other animals, these birds and animals, they have fur or feathers, and you will help yourself if you follow the direction of the fur or feathers with your pencil strokes. So that is what I'm doing right now. I know that the feathers will go like that, and over here they have this direction. So I will place all my pencil strokes in the right direction, and that really helps to create a look that looks like real feathers. Now if you are not sure how the direction of the feathers is, just go to the internet and search for pictures of the birds and the animals that you want to draw, and then you can just take a good look. Now the belly of the bird is yellow, but it's a difficult shade because there's a touch of green in it, there's also a touch of gray in it, but I'm starting out with this one, light cadmium yellow. And as I am coloring this, it is evening, it's nighttime, so I'm recording this with my I have daylight lamps, and again I'm following the direction of the feathers. I know that it goes a little bit like this. And now here I have my favorite green. I'm also using it in the leaves, and this will be in the feathers as well. Green, earth green yellowish, and it's here. Now there's something here I see in the bird. Oh, I know what I'm seeing right now. There's something strange here. This is the other cheek of the bird. So actually I have to make this dark blue as well. Yeah. And here we have dark indigo again. I'm coming back with ultramarine because here we have a little bit of blue as well. And then here there is a bit of white, but I will wait until I see a picture of a bird to check out how this is, how I should color this. And the fun thing, of course, with coloring, painting, doing art, you are free to do whatever you want. So if you feel like you want to give this bird a completely different colors, go ahead, go ahead. Here I have the black pencil, black schwarz. I'm just going to add a touch of that. These blue tits, they travel in groups and they join other tits, like the grey tits and the long-tailed tits. You often see them in groups of multiple species, and they fly around. They have their I don't know the English word. They have a pattern. If you find tits in your garden, then you may notice that they have the same time. Maybe they come every morning around 11, and that is because they have a pattern. They follow a pattern while searching for food. So I find that interesting. Okay, here we go back to the earth green yellowish, just to give this the back of the bird a little bit more color. And here I have a raw umber, just to give that the legs a little bit of color. This is way too light, this raw umber, but just to give it a touch of color. Here we have the cadmium yellow. And I will already put a little bit of that brown in the beak. This beak will eventually become much darker. Here I have a touch of black. And I'm using it as a dark grey now, just a very light touch. And here I have cold grey number 2, and I think I really need to expand my range of grey tones in the Polychromos pencils, because I don't have many grey tones, and there are many in the Polychromos range, and I too often find myself noticing that I do not have the right tone of grey. So I think I really should go to my favorite art store and buy a couple more pencils. Now that's a good, I think that's good. Here I have ultramarine, just to add an extra touch of blue here. And there's this other blue tone which I love, and that is it this one? No. It's this one. No! Is it this one? Yes. Indanthrene blue. Gorgeous tone. Look at that. It has a slightly warm tone, and there is a depth to it. I just love it. I'm thinking about making a tutorial series on the internet, new videos, some sort of a coloring course, and I'd like to have your advice. What would you like to learn from a coloring course? I know many people are asking me often, how do you choose your colors? So that is a good starting point. How to choose your colors. That's a very interesting question. And I'll have to think about it. I have been thinking about that for a long time now. How do I choose my colors? It looks like it's intuition, but actually it's not. I know that. I know it's not intuition. So maybe a coloring course about that would might help you to choose your own colors. Another favorite blue tone is this one, light phthalo blue. I'm going to put that one here. Just a touch of it. And those phthalo colors, they appear in the sky not all year around, but I've seen some on some days lately. I've been seeing that phthalo color near the horizon. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is the first stage of the bird, and something is very clear to me, because these areas and here, these are white areas in the bird, but as you can see, this looks really strange like this. So I will have to add gray tones to the white areas. I do not have much experience with that, so that's going to be very interesting. But you will see me do it, and well, we'll see what the result will be. This is all about exploring, learning. I love it. So, well, I wish you happy coloring and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.